If you're looking for the most relevant and up-to-date way to demolish your competition while selling on Amazon, then this is the video for you. So in this video, I'm going to show you two crazy, simple, but powerful ways to demolish your competition whilst optimizing your PPC and keywords using Helium 10 Cerebro. So what is Helium 10 Cerebro? It will allow you to optimize your listing. So it will help you with your title, your description, and it will help you with your PPC campaign. But most importantly, it will help you to beat your competition. But before we jump into the video, I have some awesome news. This channel has finally reached 3,000 subscribers, so I'm massively grateful and appreciative of you. So I'm going to do a giveaway today for a 20-minute coaching call with me. Now, if you want to enter for that competition, make sure you smash that subscribe button, you hit the like button for this video, and in the comment section below, I want you to type coach me and write an extra little comment. Whoever puts the best comment out there or the best question will be the winner of the 20-minute coaching call. So I made this video so you don't have to waste your time on outdated strategies that just don't work anymore. So what does Helium 10 Cerebro actually do? Well, it's a reverse Asin search. Now, if you don't know what a reverse Asin search is, let me quickly show you. So if we went over to Amazon.com and let's say we were looking at any type of product, it doesn't matter at all. Let's say we were looking at this product over here. What the Helium 10 Cerebro tool will do is let me know what words and what key phrases or keywords are being used in this listing for it to be ranked super highly on Amazon. And that's what we want to do. We want to make sure that we're using our competitors and finding out what keywords we want to use in our title's description and within the PPC campaign. Now, I'm also going to show you how you should enter this market and what keywords you should be using if you're an absolute beginner and you're just about to launch your strategy, your product, or you have just launched your product. And I'm also going to show you what strategy you should be using if you're well into selling on Amazon. Now, these are two completely different strategies, so you must pay attention to which one applies to you and why that applies to you. Now, this is really simple and straightforward, but for those who don't know what Helium 10 Cerebro is or how much it costs or where you can go about getting it, let me quickly show you. If you head over to the Helium 10 website, and by the way, I will have a link in the description for a 50% off coupon that you can use. It is actually VicJC50, but I will put that in the description for you. Now, if you just wanted to go ahead and get Cerebro, now Helium 10 has tons of tools that you could actually use that I use and I show in multiple other videos. Feel free to go check those out too. But Cerebro, the reverse Asin lookup tool, is $37 a month. Now, if you are going to properly start selling on Amazon, I would strongly advise that you go ahead with the platinum plan. You really do not need the diamond plan and you don't need the elite plan, which is really, really expensive. But the value for money is here in the $97 platinum plan, where you get a lot for your money. So you get Black Box, which is the product research tool, Magnet, which is the keyword research tool, Cerebro, which is the reverse Asin tool that you'll need. Frankenstein is super useful, so is Scribbles, and all of the other tools that they have. And you also want X-Ray. X-Ray is a tool that I'm going to show you as well today. You don't necessarily need it, but it will be extremely useful in getting you to where you want quicker. So if you do want this, all you would need to do is click on sign in, and I'll show you how to use the discount code. So I'm just going to, oh no, not sign in. We need to go to sign up. So if you just go ahead down to get started, I will show you how you can use the discount code because it won't come up straight away over here. Let's say, I'm just going to make up some names, vicstar@gmail.com, and just make that up. Okay, so this is just an example. You will need to put in your real name and email address, otherwise you won't get the emails that you actually need to make sure you continue to use this and actually get that discount as well. So what you need to do is you need to go to upgrade plan, and once you hit the upgrade plan, you will see the discount coupon code that you can put over here, and you can see it's $97 over here. Just type in VicJC50, hit the apply button, and you will see that it's now discounted to 50% off. If you want the Cerebro tool and you want to test that out as well, you'll also get 50% off there. So instead of $37, it is now $18.50. So you could do this for all of them. But I'd strongly advise that you go ahead with the Platinum plan. That is the one that I use. And it's a super powerful tool, so I strongly recommend that you go ahead and get that one. Remember, the link is in the description. So what we want to do now is go ahead and sign into a Helium 10, and we want to click on the Cerebro button here, the reverse Asin lookup, or it will be on the left hand side over here. Now once you click into that, it will load up Helium 10's Cerebro, and we are able to put our product Asin over here. Now I want to use a specific example for this video so it helps you to understand what you should be doing within Helium 10 Cerebro. So the product I actually want to use is baby hooded towel. Now the reason I use this is because I know there is a lot of revenue in here. There's a lot of money in this, in baby hooded towels. So I want to use this as an example. Now remember, what we need to do is we need to go ahead and put the product Asin over here. And what we are first going to do, if you are a beginner, this is what you need to do. If you have just launched your product, this is what you need to do. What we want is we want to find the listing that is generating a decent amount of revenue. So let's ignore the sponsored listings at the top to begin with. Let's ignore the editorial recommendations and start over here. So this is the number 1 listing, the number 2 listing, number 3, and number 4 listing. Now, what I want to do is understand. Now, there's several ways to actually approach this, but I'm going to give you the simplest way to actually go ahead and do this. So what you want to do is run Helium 10's X-Ray, the Amazon product research tool that they have. And we want to try and find out who's making a decent amount of revenue. So we want to make sure that you're not looking at the sponsored listings over here, but you are looking at these listings over here. Now, if the buy box says Amazon, then that's the one you do not want to use. The Asin number from there is the one you do not want to use. And as you can see on the left, here are all the Asin numbers that you will need. So let's go down to the next one. And as you can see, this person is making $52,000 a month. And that's a good one to take. Or we can go slightly further down and see there's one over here, 123,000. But if we go across again, you can see this one's being sold by Amazon. So I want to take this listing over here. You want to just double check to see if this listing is relevant to yours. Is it similar to yours? Is it a similar product to yours? If it is, then this is what you want. And as you can see, this product is listed number 2 up against Amazon, and that is really, really good. Now, for those of you who are thinking, oh, but how am I going to compete against Amazon? Well, these guys are. This is the proof, and I want to show you that you can compete against Amazon, and Amazon is not going to come in and take over every single listing. That does not happen. So let me show you. As you can see here, look, this person, San Francisco Baby, that's a pretty good name. San Francisco Baby is coming second to Amazon. Then Baby Yes Mama is third to Amazon. Then you've got Amazon, and then you've got all of these other products as well, and then another Amazon one here. So you can compete in this market and you can do well. And as you can see, this person is taking 52,000. This person is taking 13,000, 42, 28. So you can compete in these markets with Amazon as long as your product is good. So we want to take this one over here. We're just going to copy the Asin number and we're going to head over to Helium 10 Cerebro. We are going to paste that Asin number and we're going to hit get keywords. Now, Helium 10 Cerebro is basically doing a reverse Asin search on that specific product to find all of the keywords that we want to use in our listing, to optimize our listing so we can put it into our title keyword and our PPC campaigns. Now, remember, I'm going to be doing this for beginners and for advanced. So when you're first launching, this is the strategy that you need to use. And you need to make sure you listen to this very carefully. So what has Helium 10 Cerebro done? It has brought up all of the keywords related to this specific product. And as you can see, there are 8,667 keywords, which is way too many keywords for us to actually look at. So we want to narrow this down. Now, as a beginner, if you're first launching your product, or you have just launched onto Amazon and you want to redo your keywords and make sure your PPC campaigns are on point, then this is what you need to do. So as you can see, there's 8,667 keywords. what you can see are all the phrases here. You have, let's start with the search volume here. So this is how many people are searching for this specific keyword every single month. You also have the competing products. Now, I must say that it's not 100% accurate on the competing products, but it is pretty close. It is pretty decent. There's only the odd few words, and I wouldn't worry about those odd few words because it's just not worth the time to go and invest to try and figure out every single keyword and is everything actually accurate. It's pretty close. You don't need to worry about it, but I will tell you that if you click into one of these keywords, it may be slightly off. So don't worry too much about that, but this is the only product that is actually going to tell you how many competing products there actually are. And I've been banging on about wanting this competing products keyword section for a very long time, actually since I started, because that's one of the ways I actually get myself ranked onto Amazon. So then there are a number of other titles that you don't really need to get involved with. And then you've also got the organic rank. So this is where this specific product, this Asin, where is it? This product over here, where it's actually ranked on Amazon. And as you can see, it's ranked #1 for a multiple different products. Now, that's not to say that you are going to be able to get ranked straight away for these products, and that's why we've got this beginner version, or if you're just launching your product, example for today. Now, the first thing we're going to do is click on competing products. Now, what it will do, Helium 10 Cerebro will order this by competing products once this square is gone. And as you can see, if you looked at the keyword for babies, the competing products are 600,000. Now, just think about it. If you are competing against 600,000 products or 2,000 products, which one are you more likely to rank for faster? It's going to be the 2,000 products. The 600,000 products is going to be super difficult for you to rank for. So when you're first starting out, you don't want to be looking at that keyword. There is a scenario that you will look at this keyword, and I'm going to show you that in a moment, so make sure you keep watching. So we want to eliminate all of these keywords because they will be no use to us at the start when we are setting this up. So the first thing that we want to do is we want to reduce the competing keywords. Now let's try and go ahead with competing keywords up to 5,000. Now you can vary this if you wish, but 5,000 is the number that I have found during testing and doing my products on Amazon that I've been able to rank for ridiculously fast. Now, as you can see, we've now got it down to 5,368, but we still want to reduce that. Let me just put in keywords 1 to 5,000. Hit the apply button, and we want to make sure that this product is ranked for this keyword. So for example, if we have the keyword kids blanket hoodie, but this product is not ranked highly for this product, there's no reason for us to go for that keyword at this stage. We will probably organically rank for that keyword later, but it's highly unlikely we are going to rank if one of the best sellers within the specific keyword is not doing well. So it's going to be really tough for us. If they're not doing well, why would we do well? Let's just go for the low-hanging fruit. Let's go for the stuff that's really going to convert and make us some sales super fast. So the next thing that we want to do is we want to put in the filter of the organic rank. Now we want to make sure that we are landing on the first page. Now, as you can see on Amazon over here, there are a number of different listings on this first page. First page lasts around 50 listings now. It used to be 25. It now lasts up to 50. However, I can pretty much guarantee that most of these sales are going to be coming from the top half of the first page. Now you can do the first whole page if you want, or you can do the first half. Let me show you the first full page and then we'll do the first half. So if you want to just look at the first full page, then you will do, where we go, organic rank 1 to, let's say, 49, just to be sure that we are on the first page. And as you can see, these numbers have gone down to 1,437. Now I would like to reduce that still, and we're going to go to the first half of the top page. So we're going to organic rank of 1 to 25 to make sure we are in this first half of this first page. So basically this section over here up to around here-ish. So these are the ones that will be getting you sales. So the higher up the page for the specific search, obviously the more sales you are likely to make because you're in front of people. So as you can see now, we have 988 keywords. If we wanted to reduce that further, we could actually reduce the search volume for the lowered search products. So, sorry, the lowest searched keywords. So I've just ordered this by search volume. Let's show you what the lowest is. So the lowest is 200, which I think is actually a decent one to stick with. If it was any lower than 200, I would say just cut that out. And the way you would go about doing that is you would go to search volume minimum and you'd type in 200 and hit the apply button. So if you're coming up with anything below 200, then this is what you would need to do. So we've got all of these keywords here. It's a lot of keywords still. So what I want to do here is I want to reduce the competing words actually. Let's get ourselves up the ranks much faster. So let's reduce the keywords down to 2,000, keywords competing products down to 2,000. And let's reduce that 988 right down to 787. So we've still got a fair amount of keywords. Now, as you can see, we've got the first keyword here, which is baby hooded towel. The search volume is 5,775, which is really decent. And we've also got competing products of less than 2,000. Now, like I mentioned, this is not always accurate, but let's have a quick look just so you can see what I'm talking about. Look at that. It is actually accurate. So 2,000 results on that page. So that's really good. So we can actually go ahead and compete with that keyword. But I don't want you to go ahead and check all of these keywords. It will probably be a waste of time. But this is how you're going to get ranked. Remember, this is just the first method that you're going to use when you're first starting out or you just launched your first product. And as you can see, they're ranked number 5, 5, 4, 3, 8, 6. If you can't see this, let me zoom in. 6, 3, 11, 11, 9, 11. So they're all on the first half of the first page. So this is what you want to use. Now, how do you actually use these keywords in your listing, in your PPC campaign? Now, when you're first starting out, it's important to know that this strategy is meant to be used for your PPC campaign. So when you're first starting out, set up a PPC campaign for these words. Before you go ahead and do that, you need to go down this list and just double check that these are all related keywords to your product, because you don't want to be trying to rank for keywords that are not related to your product. Now, there are still a lot of keywords here to put in a PPC campaign, so I would still try and reduce this. I would actually strongly recommend go ahead and increasing the search volume bit by bit. So let's go and increase the search volume to 500. Now, I am doing this live. I haven't checked this product before. I haven't checked the keywords on this specific product before. So you can see what goes on as we're doing this. There isn't a one set rule. There is some changes that you have to make, and I want you to learn what changes you need to make when these small issues come up. And this is a very, very tiny issue in comparison to other things that might happen. So now you can see we've got 31 keywords. And that's spot on. For me, that is spot on for the amount of keywords. Actually, I would prefer 15 keywords that I could go after. 31 is absolutely fine, as long as you know how to optimize your PPC. If you want more PPC videos, let me know in the comment section below, just so I know. And don't forget to do the comment that you want to get coached and your specific comment after it to enter the competition. So we've got 31 keywords. And that is absolutely perfect. Just go down these keywords and double check whether these are relevant for you or not. So if any of these are not relevant, it's really easy. Let's pick bamboo baby towel. Let's say ours is not made out of bamboo. If you just cross that off, it will disappear. So what you want to do next is on the top right hand section over here, you can click on the export button. You can hit on export to Excel, CSV, Frankenstein, or you can copy to clipboard. What I tend to do is just copy to clipboard, and I go ahead and I copy that into my PPC campaign. Now, I know some of you will be asking, what type of PPC campaign should I be doing? Well, it is definitely a keywords PPC campaign, and you're probably wondering, should I go ahead with broad, phrase, or exact? Now, it's entirely up to you, but I would strongly recommend that you go ahead with phrase, because some people type words after and before and in between some of these words. If you go ahead with exact, you're probably likely to get a less amount of sales, but I would strongly recommend that you go ahead with phrase. If you want to try exact, you can actually do two separate campaigns, one with phrase, one with exact, but that's getting a little advanced, and I wouldn't even bother with that, to be fair. Just go ahead with phrase. Now, what I want you to do for the next section, when you're first launching, when you're first starting out, when you're first putting your product on Amazon, or you've already got it going and it's not going well for you, then this is what I want you to do. I want you to go back to this section over here. Once you've done this type of PPC campaign, this is going to be the next PPC campaign, and it's also going to be what you're going to be doing with your listing. I want you to go back up to this section over here. I want you to remove the amount of competing products. I want you to increase the amount of competing products. So from 2,000 to 5,000. If you're already at 5,000, take it up to 10,000 and hit the apply button and see how many words we actually get. So what you can see is we only want the words that are ranked organically by this specific product within the first half of the first page. And we also want a search volume of 500 plus. So now if we scroll down a little bit, as we can see, the search volume for this specific word is really high. Baby bath towels. So that's 10,000 people searching for that. And again, only 3,000 competing words. So that's what we can use to start putting in our listing, to optimize our listing, our keywords, our title, and put it into a PPC campaign as well. So when you get to this stage and you're already getting ranked, you want to start doing a more advanced PPC where you would start to analyze which words are actually working, which words are not working. But the simplest way to do that for your PPC campaign is to literally just edit this up to 10,000 competing words, because now that you're already getting ranked, you can actually modify this and start competing with more competitive products, because Amazon is now seeing that you are a force to be reckoned with, and you're now going to be competing and demolishing your competition. Now, as you can see, this is a much higher search volume keyword, so baby towels over here, and then your competing products are only 9,000. Again, that is still low. If you got 500,000, then it's going to be extremely hard to compete with. So as you can see, that's really good. If you want to, you can continue going and increasing this and see what actually happens, see what comes up if that 28,000 goes to something further. And as you can see, it's not. So we're actually doing really well, and this is a really nice set of keywords, 57 keywords to actually go ahead and use within your PPC campaign. Now I'm going to show you how you go ahead and use this. Actually, I want to show you an advanced way of doing this that is so easy and simple to actually use and understand when you're actually launching your first product. So you want to use these techniques that I'm showing you now, and you're also going to want to use what I'm about to show you in the other video. So if you do want to see that video, let me know in the comment section below. I am going to release it anyway, but make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss it. And if you want to be notified, put the bell notification icon on so you know when I release that video. So what happens next? Well, what you want to do is use all of these keywords, make sure they are all relevant, and you can check them by just clicking into these, and it will open up into Amazon.com so you can see whether these products are related to yours. So what you want to do is you want to copy all of these keywords. You want to copy all of these keywords and put it into a phrase match or an exact match PPC campaign. I recommend phrase match and launch that. So how do you put this within your listing? Well, the first thing you want to actually do is you want to take these keywords and put it into, well, you want to put it into your listing, but there's an easy way of doing this. You want to put it in your listing. So let's click on this one over here. You want to put the keywords into the title over here, and you want to manage to get it into the keyword section. Now looking at this, I can see this is a really bad description. The keywords are in here, but they're being used very poorly, and is probably the reason why this one doesn't convert as well as some of the other listings on this page. So if we head over to Cerebro, we could actually export this in a much simpler way to something called Frankenstein. So Frankenstein is a tool that's going to help you with your keywords, and it's going to help you organize your keywords, and it opens this up into a new tab so you don't actually lose all of your keywords here. So as you can see, it's organized all of the keywords in the order that we had it, and you can use this to organize your keywords. So you can remove special characters, convert everything to lowercase. Specifically, I use this to remove duplicates. So I would hit the process button, and it will come up into here and it will remove every single keyword. So as you can see, baby comes up first and the most, so it will put that there first. And these are the words that you need to use within your listing and your description. So this makes it super easy for you to go ahead and start creating that description. If you want to make it even easier, all you would need to do is make sure you hit the Scribbles button. Now, Helium 10 Scribbles is a listing builder. It helps you to create your listing, make sure that you're using all of your keywords and your phrases in the right way. And it also helps you to put in the SEO keywords that go into the back end of Amazon Seller Central. And that's a simple copy and paste job. You could actually come here, copy these keywords here and copy and paste that into the back end of your Amazon listing. But let's hit the Scribbles button here, and what it will do is it will put all of those keywords that we had in Frankenstein into this section over here. So if we hit the apply button, we can now see all of the words that we wanted. The keywords are all here, and this is a section for title. This is for bullet point number 1, bullet point number 2, bullet point number 3, and also you have at the bottom description and the search term. Remember, this is for the search term for the back end of Amazon, and it also shows you how many bytes are being used and what is actually allowed by Amazon. So that's super useful, so you don't have to keep going back and forth all the time. Just go in here, create the listing in here, and you should be able to optimize your listing. Super powerful, so you can actually really start demolishing your competition. So it's really important that you understand that when you're actually doing this, you are a beginner, you're new into the market, so you need to go for more lower competitive keywords. If you go for high competitive keywords on a PPC campaign, it is going to be more expensive for you. And at this stage, when you're first starting out, it is all about trying to get that value so you can make some sales through marketing. If you're spending tons of money on PPC and marketing, it's not going to work out well for you, and it's not going to be healthy for you, because you're going to be sitting there thinking, hang on a second, I'm spending so much money on PPC and Amazon marketing, and it's not really covering the cost of the marketing. All my profits are not covering the cost of my marketing. So it's really important that you follow this strategy. And if you felt that this was a little bit complex for you, don't worry, just save this video somewhere so you can watch it again, or go back and watch this video over again. What you want to do is start off with those lower competitive keywords for your PPC so you can actually enter the market, make some profit, make that PPC campaign profitable for you, and then you can move up to more competitive keywords, and you will see the organic sales start to come in. And that's how you actually go ahead and start to destroy your competition, by using the keywords that they're already using and ranking for, that they might not be looking at and putting too much money into the PPC, because they may be focusing a lot more on the competitive keywords. Well, this is where we come in and we actually make our money, so we can increase the sales with a small portion of money spent on PPC and boost the sales for our product, get organically ranked, and start making those sales. So again, I'd like to say thank you for the 3,000 subscribers that have subscribed to this channel. I really do hope that you're getting super value from this channel. If you do want to enter the competition, make sure you write coach me in the comment section below. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. I cannot wait to see you in the next video. Oh, and if you want the 50% off of Helium 10, remember to click the link in the description. I've also got some other useful videos there for you too.